Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for September 2017. A happy coincidence that I just so happen to be doing your reading on the full moon in Pisces. So, nothing's accidental, right? And it's not that I even planned it. It's just the way my time, it's the way the universe opened up my time. So, beautiful. And Pisces full moon, it's a very romantic, watery type of energy, right? It is about being able to see, things that have been previously hidden. It's a beautiful full moon, and it brings beautiful energy with it, especially after the eclipse, right? Because the eclipse is about what do we need to allow to leave our lives. And it's like the Pisces full moon is the completion of that, but it is meant to move us into a much more subconscious way of being. It's a beautiful time to develop your psychic abilities. A beautiful time. It's a beautiful time to look at where you've been and where you want to go. Because remember, where we've been is our roadmap, so to speak, of where we want to go and where perhaps we don't want to go. So this is a beautiful full moon, and I welcome it. I really welcome it. Mercury went direct, so that's good news, although we have, a few weeks of the shadow period, but we'll get through that. And I do feel the Pisces full moon is going to help us with that also. So I don't know. I'm excited to do your reading, so let's get right into it, okay? I'm going to shuffle. By the way, sun, moon, rising, or if you were just guided to click on the video, welcome. You're at the right place. When I talk about male, female, understand that, if the scenario fits you, just reverse the sex of it, okay? Since we are talking about psychic development through this full moon, this would be a good time to take a moment and take in a couple deep breaths. Hold that breath for 3 to 4 seconds and then release it. And what that does is help clear your mind, brings you back to a place of balance, and it'll allow you to understand, especially in a general reading, if the messages are meant for you or not, okay? Okay. Let's get started, Pisces. See what's going on for September 2017 for Pisces. For those who are just guided here. Okay. We're going to do a 4-card spread, and then I'm going to do another layer on top of that. We have the 3 of fire. It's about action. The star. Beautiful. Could have an Aquarius in the house. We have the wheel. 2 major arcanas back to back. Beautiful major arcanas, by the way. I'm going to give the deck 3 shuffles. The Queen of Fire. King of Earth. King of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. So let's just look for a second at the energy on the board. We have 2 major arcanas, right? We have 2 fire, 1 earth, 1 water. So it feels balanced, right? It already feels balanced. Nothing here of hard times. Not yet, anyway. But this shows me the progression that you have been making. You know, because we're starting with the 3 of fire, right? And the 3 of fire, you know, this when we enter into the 3 of fire, because remember, this is a journey. So we just enter into the 3 of fire. This means that we have made a conscious decision to move forward, to move towards our dreams. I have the star right next to it, so I know that you're moving towards your dreams. And to get to the 3 of fire, it's not easy. You know, you had to go through a lot. You had to go through burdens. You had to go through hard decisions. But now I'm standing in it. I'm standing in a place of optimism for my future. I have made it through the hard times. And just like the full moon promises, I'm ready for this new time in my life. I'm ready. And you are ready. You know, it's very clear to me that you are manifesting your dreams. You are manifesting your dreams. You are, what I really love, Pisces, is you are now manifesting out of optimism. Optimism. Not negativity. And I feel that is why the wheel was here. Because I feel that this new energy, it's almost like a new way of being. It's a new understanding. It's not a new understanding. It is an understanding that you've always known, but now it's coming to the forefront. Now you are using that optimism to bring you, for some, love, money, action. Beautiful. Wow, I have the 7 of Earth on the bottom. And it's the perfect card, I feel, for right now. Because the 7 of Earth is about, look at that, justice underneath. So we may have a little bit of Libra in here too. But the 7 of Earth, we've taken time to think about what we want to bring to us, what we want to manifest. So we plant those seeds of intention within the 7 of Earth. We make our energy known. And within the 7 of Earth is also patience. I planted my seeds of intention. I know that it requires something of me and also my patience. But I have to tell you, Pisces, I feel like this is what you're now coming out of. Like you are now bringing things to you. You're manifesting. You know, this full moon is also the first of the harvest moons. Well, what's harvest? It's harvest time. That's what it looks like. It's harvest time. Beautiful. Okay, let's put some crystal vision on top. So I could have a few of you trying to manifest an earth sign to you. Water or fire. But Libra did peek her head out. So we're not going to forget about Libra. We also have Aquarius. So we have a little bit of everything here. And, you know, the energy I'm feeling, it's like, how could we not? Because I don't feel like there are only a few of you manifesting. I feel like the collective is manifesting. This King of Pentacles is really sticking out to me because he is attached. You know, he's attached to the star, right? And within this Three of Fire, I really feel this is the energy of you manifesting. Not trying. Do you know what I mean? You're not trying to manifest. It's like the secret has been downloaded to you. And you're putting it into action. And the resistance feels like it's gone. So I'm not manifesting. Let's just use this King of Pentacles for an example. I'm not manifesting this King of Pentacles because I have to have him. Because I can't live without him. Right? Because now I know that my joy, my happiness starts within me. And when I allow myself to be in that place, I'm manifesting what is best for me. So, you know, for those of you trying to bring, I don't even want to say the word trying, because that's resistance, right? So those of you who are bringing this King of Pentacles to you, I feel success. For those of you who are bringing this Knight of Cups to you, it is success. And for those of you who may be trying to bring this Queen of Fire to you, it is success. It is success. So let's see more or less how it's going to play out, right? I don't remember if I cut the cards. I'm going to cut them again. So funny how I can be doing a reading, talking, and not even know what my hands are doing. I don't even know if I picked up a card. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay, so let's put some crystal vision on top. Three of Cups on the Queen of Fire. 10 of Wands on this King of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles on the Knight of Cups. 2 of Wands on the 3 of Wands. That makes complete sense, right? Because I feel like this is the beginning of the journey. The beginning of real clarity. So, this is how we got there. The Ace of Pentacles on the Star. The 7 of Cups on the Wheel. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with each card. So we have the Queen of Fire with the 3 Cups. You know, it's funny because it's like I can see her spirit coming out. It feels like a healing of my soul. Maybe healing is not the right word. You know, Pisces, I feel that, again, through your own actions, through your open mind, open spirit, it feels like I am celebrating my spirit. I am celebrating the fact that I can rest truly within my spirit. I can allow my spirit to show me the way. I feel like we are celebrating a newfound way of being. Feels very spiritual, Pisces, like an awakening has happened. And now you're taking that information from this awakening and you're being very proactive. You're being very creative. You know, it's like a wall has been lifted or knocked down. And this wall could very well be this Ten of Wands sitting next to it, right? But I feel this is talking about celebrating yourself. You know, it's like she's telling me, I now know I can do anything. I can do anything. I can bring anything, anyone, to me. You know, it's the celebration. I feel like she's celebrating the things that she is yet to bring to her. This was a very complicated type of energy. Not complicated. It's complex, but I'm celebrating who I am. And a just real understanding of myself. And not just yourself, but an understanding of energy. Energy. There's nothing too large. And nothing too small. Ah. Eight of Wands. You know what I feel like the Eight of Wands represents here is spiritual downloads. Spiritual understanding. You know, it's like I've meditated every day for a year. And I'm reaping the benefits of it. Now, it doesn't mean that you've manifested or mean that you've meditated for a year. It's that feeling that I have. And I know that I haven't, but I feel that I did. So then I did. You know, Pisces, I feel like it's an understanding of other people also. An understanding of why people act the way they do. You know, it's an understanding of, let's take a lie, for an example. Someone lies to you. And it's looking at that lie and breaking it down. What was the root cause of it? Because sometimes the lie can be to protect you. Someone doesn't want to see your feelings hurt. So their defense is to lie. You know, what came to mind is that question, do I look fat in these jeans? And someone saying, no, you look gorgeous. But you know you look fat in the jeans. You know what I mean? You feel it. But someone is telling you a false truth to help you feel better in your jeans, so to speak. So it's a perspective and perception and a clarity of not all bad things that happened to me happened because they were bad things. Within the bad things, I've learned so much. And if I'm still calling something bad, then perhaps I haven't broken it down enough to find the root. Well, I mean, you want to talk about the full moon making you more psychic. Here it is. And I feel like it's a saying for the masses, for everyone. Everyone and anyone who wants to partake in the energy. Here it is. So this queen could represent a person in your life that you're trying to manifest. I'm not going to leave that out of this, but I also feel that this is about the energy. Powerful. Well, okay, let's keep going. Let's look at, you know, I'm going to go below because I feel this is, I kind of feel like I wished I would have started here. So I have the 3 of fire with the 2 of fire. Again, we had to go through this to get here. And many times it's a decision because there's 2 wands, right? One behind him and one in front. This could be a people, you know, a person I'm trying to make a decision about, a direction in my life, a job, whatever it is. This could be the downloads. You know, where I didn't have complete understanding here, but now I do. And I know my direction now. So you move into it. And what it feels like to me is this is a new way of being forever, if you choose. It is a new way of being, though. 2 of swords. So this was not easy. I mean, it's very clear that it was a lot of, I have to weigh things out. For some of you, this could certainly be within the 2 swords, that mental energy. I'm not sure which way to go. I'm not sure what direction. You know, she's not completely illuminated yet. She doesn't have all the information here yet. But even though she's not showing it on the outside, She has the answer within her. And I feel the blindfold is representing that. That this time I needed to go within. My answer didn't lie in the outside world. It lied within me. So I paid attention to that. And even though this new path may have started a little challenging, or for some of you, you're just beginning this. And I feel where the challenge comes in, because it feels like attracting like. So I feel where the challenge came in was in your mind. Keeping my thoughts positive. Easier said than done. But that's not true. I feel like you're understanding that I can change my thought at any time. And if I change that thought to optimism, and I hold on to that thought long enough, I start to manifest it. I just have to believe. And this is you believing. This is you beginning that path of clarity. And I know I'm saying it like you just won the lottery, but in a way you did. You know, there's someone oh my gosh, well, I forget names the second I try to bring someone up when I'm doing a reading. But there was a spiritual guru who talked about how nothing bothered him. How he could keep himself in a place of the present moment. And whatever was going on around him, it's almost like it was, in his head, it's not my business. It's not my job. It's not my challenge. And this is someone who came from quite a rough upbringing, who's now living a life of peace and contentment, even with everything that's happening in the world. He's able to keep himself at this place. And Pisces, I feel like that's where you're heading. Wow. Okay. Let's go into this. Well, no, let's go to the star. Because, I mean, come on. The Ace of Pentacles on the star. I'm manifesting. I am watching my energy. Watching my thoughts. And the universe is saying, okay, great job. You know, come take some of your money out of your universal bank. The bank that you've built. Your spiritual bank, so to speak. Come on in and take withdrawal. It's like my energy is now matching my desire. This is beautiful potential for you guys. Beautiful. I mean, it makes me wish I had Pisces in my chart. Well, I do have Pisces in my chart. was in your belief system that held you back. You know, what it feels like is energy of what I was taught and now what I know to be true don't quite match up. So I feel like what it's saying to me is, for those who have had it rough, and I know you guys have had it rough, but this is telling me that, you know, it almost feels like Pisces around the world all changing their thought patterns. And because enough of them have done it, all Pisces benefit. I know that's an exaggeration, but is it? I don't know. So for some of you, what you're trying to manifest is the end of the Ten of Swords. Excuse me. I want to move beyond my past. I want to move beyond these 10 swords and what they represent. I don't want to keep thinking about them. I don't want them to be part of my life anymore. What has happened, and I cannot change that. So I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. It's like the universe is saying, we're here to help you do that. If you truly mean it, we're here to help you. We're here to move you out of this energy. For good, if you choose. Because many of these swords are swords that you took on, that we invite in for whatever the reason. Maybe our energy was evolving on a low level. We're working out of our shadow side for whatever reason. So we manifest these swords to us. And you might say, why would I manifest a sword to me? Well, it was within your belief. You know, for some, it's the belief that no matter who I love, they're going to hurt me. They're going to add another sword. And Spirit's telling you, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So what do I need to do so no one else can stick these swords in my back? Should I put an armor around myself? No. There's no need for protection when you are coming from a true understanding. You don't need to protect yourself. You won't manifest these swords back in. And I know some of you are going to say, well, it can't all be my fault. Other people put this sword in my back. But what we have to say to ourselves is, yes, they did. But we allowed it. We allowed our energy to drop to them, their level. Anxiety. History. Why do you have to let this go? Because you can see how it doesn't serve you. You don't have to. And I suppose if you don't, then you have yet to begun on this path. Doesn't mean that you won't catch up. You will. You know, it's like the universe saying, we're ready to end those days of suffering. We're ready to show you the way out. But you have to match us. You have to spend time with us. You know, the Four Cups, to me, is about Source coming in and offering a cup of love. It's Source that brings in this cup. And normally, we're focusing on what we lost. So we may miss the blessing, so to speak. This cup of love could certainly be a lover who's presented in our lives, but we're still coming from this type of energy. The resistance against this. I feel like Source is saying, just allow us to come in. Just accept this cup with a knowing of what it means to accept it. I feel like for some of you, what you're doing is you're working your way out of this energy. Still working my way out. It's easy for me to slip back into this negative headspace. So Spirit's saying, well, call on them. Seek knowledge, and you'll find it. Ask, and it is given. And this is you asking. Given. A Knight of Pentacles. I feel this is more about the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You know, like, I feel like I've been in this energy for so long. Right? So long. But the King of Pentacles is saying, yes, you have been. But we are moving forward. It's just taking time. Because for some of you, I'm still seeking the clarity, the understanding of how the universe works, how energy works. And I feel there's no right or wrong answer, question, time here. It's only what works best for you. But I definitely feel that some of you feel like I've been in this energy for so long. But remember, the Knight of Pentacles is in motion. It's just a slower moving motion. And for some, that's a good thing. You know, taking my time within it so I can really learn. Then I feel like he's starting on this new journey. Like I'm starting on this journey, and where I go, nobody knows. You know, it's almost like you don't even care. I'm evolving on a higher and higher spiritual level. And I'm starting to see my way out. I'm starting to see that the things that I've been trying to manifest are slowly coming to me. Wow, is this for real? Can I really manifest? Yes, you can. You know, the star reminds us that we're on the right path. Even though it feels like we've jumped off our path a million times, we're on the right path. We're on our destined path. And that feeling of freedom and liberation is yours whenever you want it, whenever you need it. In the energy. Wow. I don't know why I'm talking about so much with energy with you guys. Okay, let's get into the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. So this is coming to an end. You know, it's funny because your top cards or your bottom cards, all very, very positive. And the next layer, although they're still positive, I can see it's showing me where you have come, where you have been. And where you are going. So as King of Pentacles, I feel is someone, I do feel this as a person. And there's something within his energy because, you know, he's looking over at this Ten of Wands. He's got a big smile. He's burdened. Yet I feel for some of you, this has been your path to this king or queen. This has been your path. It's been a long, hard road. It's been tough. But where I end up, if I just keep going, if I understand that this too shall pass, this is a temporary feeling. But you're wanting it to end so that you can be with this King of Pentacles. So you can have the ultimate in love. So I have a clear ending and a clear beginning. You know, for some of you, this is the coming back together of. And it may feel like it took forever to bring this person into your life, to manifest this person into your life or back into your life. But you're different, Pisces, you know, and well, this is a card of Taurus, but, you know, I was just thinking Virgo is your opposite sign. But I hear quite beautiful together. So you're manifesting this cup of love, this potential of soul love. So for some, we have a Capricorn. You know, it's funny. I mean, I know it's the devil, but I don't feel the devil in here at all. The energy of the devil. I don't feel it. What I'm feeling more is that the energy for you and this King of Pentacles is stronger than the two of you. What do I mean by that? I mean that this is the type of love that is on your destined path. This is the type of energetic pull that only soulmates truly know. And this can certainly be talking about being together before. And challenges existed. But the star down here is saying, here's another chance. And you know, Pisces, it feels like because you are coming from a higher place, that this is different this time. This has the potential of being the best love of your life. So whether you're bringing this person back or this person has yet to come in, it's offering you passion. That energy of, I can't keep my hands off you. I can't stop thinking about you. You know, I'm just looking at the two of them. It's almost like they're talking to each other. So this could certainly be saying right here that those who have any kind of codependency, that you are overcoming that. You're overcoming the things that have held you back. You're overcoming the things that took you into your shadow side. And it's like learning how to rebalance myself. And it feels like with this Ace of Cups here, I balance myself. And I start to come from a place of unconditional love. Unconditional. Loving someone even though. Understanding that we can ask the other person to change. But that doesn't guarantee anything. It's within us. You know, I'm excited because I feel that you learn so much from this. You know, it's like a beautiful gift from the universe, but at the same time, it's a new way of loving another. And the energetic pull to each other are unbelievable. Like, I don't think you can fight it. But why would you? So for a few of you, you have this earth sign coming back. And And listen, maybe they've been working on their spirituality, their understanding. But I know you have. And sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you're just the teacher. Guess what I've learned while you've been gone? Let's practice it together. Let's put our energy together and see what we can manifest. You're bringing them on board, is what you're doing, to your new way of thinking. Beautiful. Okay, let's go into the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is energy of falling in love. Falling in love. But it's not just falling in love, because with, when I fall in love, I have to make sure my emotions are balanced. Balanced. I have to make sure I'm not holding on too tightly to someone or an image of how I want someone to be. This is about flow. The flow of love, not the resistance or the restriction. And with everything else here, this lets me know that you move beyond this. You understand it. Excuse me, just moving around. Oh. The Five of Cups. So it feels like this is a lot of energy of the past. What I had, what I lost, who doesn't love me, who hurt me, what were my parents thinking when they taught me this or that. How dare my dad teach me the things he doesn't even know he taught me. That's weird, because it feels like this energy is about well, it's bigger than me focusing on my pain. It's bigger than that. I'm looking at my pain. I'm looking at my history, but with only one goal in mind. To see how my path and everything that's happened to me has given me growth. I need to stop focusing on the pain of it. So I can receive the spiritual gifts that I've been working hard to collect. Knight of Cups on the Knight of Cups. You know, it is a new way of being. It is the Knight of Cups here. Is anchored by a little bit of anxiety, right? But yet in the Five of Cups, I do feel like you are finding the root problems. You're finding the answer by looking at the beginning, the root of it. And because you're doing that, it is giving you this clarity. And I feel like this Knight of Cups comes back in, right? But now you're able to see him in a different way. Even if I just look at the two different cards, this one is a little bit, well, it's got rough water. Looks like the cup is sinking. This was not an easy task at all. But this water represents our emotions. And the imbalance here. It's very clear on this card. So I feel like this is what it's telling you. Here's the root of that problem. Here's where this imbalance comes in. I'm hanging on to something, someone, too tightly. I'm afraid if I let them go, they'll never come back. I'm afraid if they see the real me, they'll run away. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. Why are you afraid? I can tell you why you're afraid. Previous burden. Previous heartbreak. Previous confusion. All previous. All of the past. So you realize that, and then here comes this beautiful new cup of love. New offer. It's that full moon. You know, this person's coming in with his eyes wide open, fully illuminated, no questions in their mind. It is you they want to love, and they want to love you for the rest of their lives. It is you they want. Her eyes are closed. So I feel like this is, as soon as I have real clarity, I can allow love to come back in again. And so you do. And this knight's got one thing on his or her mind. You. For the rest of my life. And every life after. This person wants to bring you the love that you've always deserved. The love that was always there for you. But it gets too clouded when we start to bring in this energy. Even if someone else caused us to be this way, we still have the option. We still have the choice. This is coming in as an offer of forever. Did you manifest this to you? Yes, you manifest everything to you. Everything. Turning my energy around. I'm manifesting from a place of optimism. Here's that love that I thought would never exist. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And I also feel for some of you, this is a month of manifesting. Because I feel like you are also manifesting money. I want money. I need money. The lack of it is causing me burden. So what do I need to do? I need to go into this beautiful place of optimism and belief and knowing that money flows to me easily and from all sources. Money flows to me easily and from all sources. I believe it. I know it. So I bring it. So this money you're manifesting can be new jobs. Can be anything. But this is a month of finances increasing. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful month. But I do want to remind you, we're just entering into this stage of knowing. So we've just begun this process, and it is unlimited. Unlimited. We have the wheel with the Seven of Cups. This is the energy of change, things moving quickly. Even the Knight of Cups is a much quicker energy than Knight of Pentacles. So already we're moving faster. With that, Eight of Pentacles. So, I mean, for a few of you, this is, you know, this is the desire to want to start my own business. Use my creativity more. Become the master of something. Myself. This is the energy of working towards my dreams. My dreams. Where no one can tell me no. Well, they can tell me no. But that doesn't mean I have to listen. This can be manifesting the finances you need to start a business. This can be manifesting the ideas to earn you more money. You know, what I love about the Eight of Pentacles is, you know, it is a card of hard work. But she's working for herself. She reaps all the benefits of her hard work. It's not spread out to many. What she puts in is what she gets out. So she has the energy of, I'm going to give it my all. I am going to stop allowing the restriction of other people and what they say I can and cannot do to even touch me anymore. I'm moving in a new direction. And yes, it may take some hard work, but the benefit is you become the master of what you're doing, the master of yourself. Two Pentacles. You know, that feeling of, for some of you, I feel like this is about maybe your job you have right now, or the job you may have just left. And deciding on it. Do I stay or do I go? Do I start on my dreams or do I continue to work for another? And I feel like it's self-employment is way up here. So it's what you want. Just need to weigh it out. So for some of you, it's like, I need the finances. Okay. Put your energy and belief into it. And I guarantee you, somehow, it'll work out. Things will fall in place for you. But she doesn't quit when the going gets tough. She knows that it's going to get tough at times. But it is her life experience that allows her to move through these challenges because she's understanding them in a different way. Wow. Okay. Let's do the 7. Of course, we're going to surround it on its own. Let me give this a couple shuffles. You know, I feel like this is also saying, don't limit yourself. Like, really, do not limit your dreams. You know, it's that saying of, well, you know, I want a house, but I don't have any money. I don't have any credit. I don't even have a car to take me there. So I should just stop wanting that because it's impossible, right? How could it? How could it ever be in these type of circumstances? Well, you're right. But I could say, I want a house. And in my house is a feeling of contentment, joy, laughter, peace. I can feel it. I'm there. And it feels good. And I'm so happy that I spent this time manifesting this beautiful home to my life. I don't care if it feels impossible. I know that it'll come. I've already planted the seeds of intention. Now, I just need to work. Not even work. I just need to go about my life knowing that my house will show up. Some way, somehow. It's not for me to ask how. It's to believe in it. There's that 3 of Cups again. 8 of Wands. I don't feel like I shuffled these enough. No, I didn't. So what we're going to do, though, I have to say, Libra just popped her head out again. So if there's any of you wondering about a Libra, or maybe you're a Libra, but if you're interested in a Libra, she keeps popping her head out. It means she wants to be part of this reading. Okay. Adventure. Beautiful. Integration. consciousness, which is what we all are. Beyond illusion. I love the names they put on the cards. You know, it's funny, I feel like for some of you, it's like I'm going into this adventure through my own mind. My adventure is figuring out my mind, figuring out existence. You know, this is like the energy of manifesting. I'm having fun with it. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. I'm living in it. You know, this is where your imagination comes into play. Bringing it to me. And I just feel like this is saying to you, it's bigger and better than you can even imagine. It's like, don't even put limitations on yourself. Don't feel that, oh, I'm just one of those people that aren't meant to have this or that. We're all meant to have it. You know, it's reminding me of, I feel like they put a child in this picture of adventure because this is the best, you know, when we think back, well, even if we can't remember, but, you know, when we're young, we are free. Even though we have to live by the rules of our parents and every other adult, there's a freedom within us. There are, you know, we're coming from a place of no restriction from within. Our imagination creates it. Your children manifest all the time. Think about it. They want a bike. They know how to get that bike. If you have the money, even if you don't have the money, children manifest all the time. Some parents think, oh, my child's playing me. They're not playing you. They're coming from their conscious body. They're coming from their spirit. They know it's not impossible. You may think that buying them a bike on a limited income is impossible, but they don't. And because they don't, that bike comes to them. Maybe it's not through you. Maybe it's through Uncle Charlie. You know, it doesn't matter. They don't care how it comes to me. They just know it's coming. So I feel like it's asking us to take on that energy. Remember that, you know, because that's a part of you. Sharing. That's abundance. You know, that's happiness. That's celebrations. That is everything. Inner voice. Our intuition speaking to us. So funny because, I mean, I don't know, guys, but is that a little house? Look at that. It's like a little house. It's like the house I was just manifesting. Has nothing to do with the card. But there it is. There it is. Stress. You know, so for some of you, it is about that feeling that I can't be myself. The feeling that I have to portray myself one way to the world, but nobody knows me within. And I feel what this is telling you is until you learn to be your true, authentic self, no matter what, stress will always be a part of your life. Because if we're not being our authentic self, then we're evidently people pleaser. You know, we are trying to please other people. Their expectations of how we should look, how we should be, how we should sound, how long a tarot reading should last. You know, other people's expectations. We don't have to take them on. Because if we do, we'll never satisfy everyone, right? It's impossible. Satisfying ourselves first. Beautiful. So I have the Death card. Clear ending. You know, I feel like it's saying you've been in this you have begun the energy of manifesting. Like the hard times now are behind you. This new understanding has come to you. And once you know it, you cannot go back, right? Once you know the truth, you can't go back. We're moving out of our minds. It's a terrible image. But I know it. We all know it. You know, if you see all these hands on her head, it's everybody getting to her. Everybody wants a piece of her. But look at this beauty up here. So she's feeling trapped within this energy. But this is the ability to let it go once and for all. Beautiful transformation. Complete transformation. Transforming my life. With awareness. The understanding. No longer living in a way where others determine my life. Period. Well, you know, I have to say, this awareness, again, bringing someone back from the past. But this time, it's different. This time, we're going the long haul. Because I have this awareness, of it is only my energy I can control. And I can release the rest. This transformation allows this beauty of love coming back to you, but it was never really lost. Just felt lost. And then the opportunity to know that I have my partner for the rest of my life. I found my partner in crime. Look at that. You know, every time I have something of transformation, something beautiful follows. The Ten of Cups. You know, they put dolphins on this card because when dolphins mate, they mate for life. And that's exactly what I am feeling in here. This is now for the rest of my life. Because I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the flow. Breaking out of my old ways of thinking, old ways of being. And I'm prepared to birth the new me. Well, rebirth, as soon as I said that. So endings definitely taking place. You know, this is the Eight of Pentacles, but I have to tell you, I love that picture. I think I told you guys that before. When I think about, because I'm in the city right now, so when I think about where I want the house that I'm manifesting to myself to be, it's out in the country. And that's what the yard looks like. That's just part of the property. But when I see this, it reminds me that it's coming to me. And I feel like it's telling, you know, it's showing up to remind me to remind you. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, I feel like this is talking about, I know I'm just throwing cards down now, but I feel like your story is just continuing, so I'm going to go with it. But I feel like it's when I can release control. Control. And I go with the flow. I have the opportunity to experience life in a whole different way. In the way it was meant to be experienced. With abundance. So for some of you, you've been wrapped up in a decision mode for so long. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But you do know. You just don't want to put the action behind it. So I have the Two of Cups here. I'm just looking straight up. And what's attached to it is the Wheel, the Three of Fire. Go with the flow. Listen to my inner voice. This is my accurate guidance. Listening to my inner voice allows me to go with the flow, which allows me to experience life in a new way, which takes me in a completely new direction. which includes my soulmate, my love, but an understanding of it all. I go from a place of loneliness, longing, feeling alone, to a place of knowing that I am everything, that I am connected to everyone. I am never alone. And when I realize that and appreciate the fact that I woke up this morning, and understand that my life can change in a heartbeat. I feel like this is the Fool going the wrong direction. I'm too afraid to take that leap of faith. Too afraid to put my foot in the water. Why? Because he's still thinking of the past. He's still hanging on to everything that's happened. And the magician is asking him to turn around because, listen, the magician is the first person the Fool meets. This is not the Fool. I know that. But he feels like the Fool to me. And it's like the magician is here to turn you around. For those who are still in this energy, number one, it's not too late. You can jump on board at the beginning of this reading anytime you're ready. And for some, it is seeking knowledge first. Look at that. I'm bringing everything to me. Finances, love, harmony. And it's through the energy of the collective that makes me so powerful. I am the most powerful person on this earth. If I create my own world, if I create my own reality, then I am the most powerful person on my earth. And it's like through that power, I have another Ace of Cups. Another opportunity. In any way I see fit. There's no limit here. You know, the Tower and the Master. What did I learn from this Tower event? What have I learned from it? You know, it's not even about looking at the lessons sometimes, but where did the fact that the Tower came into my life, what direction did it move me in? You know, the Master never stopped seeking knowledge. So it's like the Master looking at the Tower for real clarity. What was the universe trying to tell me that I was unwilling to accept on my own? I got to get the hell out of my mind. I got to tune into my intuition. I got to get out of my mind and into my spirit. Out of my mind into my truth. I feel like it's saying this is what my mind is attached to. Fightings, burdens. Well, evidently it brings me nowhere. I have no clarity with that card. Maybe that's its purpose. I feel like this is talking about tuning in no matter what you're going through at this moment. Still finding light. It's there, always. I am the creator of my own universe. And look at that. When I allow myself to create, I'm guaranteed success every time. When I manifest or put the energy in to manifest, I bring to me what it is I've been manifesting. I need to be aware that this is not new to me. This ability to manifest is nothing new. It's always existed. And I'm learning the difference of asking for what I want from optimism versus the fear I put out when it comes from a place of anxiety. Beautiful. I feel like this is telling me that the spiritual downloads are going to come often if we allow it. I feel like this is about some time in meditation. You know, for those who have not meditated before, please don't think that there's a whole, I don't know, there's a whole thing you have to learn before you can do it. No, it's simply, if you have headphones, put your headphones on, get somewhere comfortable, close your eyes, and just listen. You don't even have, you know, you're absorbing it even though you don't know it. It's absorbed through the subconscious. So I am recommending, especially now, Pisces, that meditation feels important. Maybe just to help shut your mind down for a little bit. Wow. It's like when I meditate, it takes me from this place of too much, too much, too much, to a place of anything is possible. Anything is possible. And just the way I put the cards is weird because it's like the differences in the two trees are pointing right up to each card. Manifesting negativity, manifesting through positivity, both as strong. Both will bring you exactly what it is you're asking. We have to remember that. You know, this is soulmates coming together. This is the energy of not giving up. This is the energy of not living in the past. I'm living for today, every day, every moment of every day. Because in every moment, miracles exist. I never know when, how, but I know something good's going to happen to me today. I know it, but I need to keep myself in the present moment. There's the Fool. So, you know, the Fool being attached to the present moment. How fitting. Our guidance comes in the present moment. Like a path of healing, a path of understanding, a path of freedom. Unlimited possibilities. This tells me that anything can grow from nothing. I can have the smallest of seeds and produce the largest of trees. I need to understand that. You know, it's like even if we've had to wait, which, let's face it, we do much of the time. We need to trust. You know, this is the feeling of free falling. I need to trust in divine timing and release the outcome. So it's through your creative mind. You know, it's like, again, the symbolism of I can create through negativity or positivity. I can bring to me the wrong lover or the right lover. Whoever comes is matching my energy. My energy. So if I manifest from this place of fear and negativity and unbelief, then if sword gets put in my back, I have to put that on me. Or I can let all that go and understand that it means nothing. Nothing at this point. Nothing. Come from this place of joy. And watch what I bring into me. What I bring to me. Then. Letting go. Completion. Falling right under the Lovers, by the way. Falling under the card of the past. But falling on the side of positivity. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the way I've been laying the cards, or the way they're coming out, it's like here is the crap. And here is the potential. Source. Celebrations again. We are source. This could very simply be saying we are source, and we need to celebrate that. We need to celebrate that we create, and we have the ability to create whatever we want, Beautiful. I mean, perfect card to end on. It is an understanding. That's what I felt in the beginning. It is an understanding. It is a new way of thinking. It is a new belief system. But that belief system doesn't have limitation. Pisces, you are manifesting as we speak. You just have to make one decision. Am I going to do this through positivity, optimism, or am I going to do it from a place of fear and negativity? The choice is yours. That's clear. It was clear in the very beginning of your reading. The choice is yours. It always is. It always will be. But this reading is showing you the potential of what you can create. Anything. Anything. Biggest message I got out of this today, besides manifesting, is how our mind can trap us. Trap us within situations. Trap us within false truths. And it has to be us that frees ourselves from it. Nobody else can do that. I have great love coming back. I have great love coming in. I have finances improving for the masses. I have so much beauty in this reading and potential. So I feel like the full moon is saying, this is the direction we should take your life now. It's like you're hearing it and you're feeling it. And because you're feeling it, you're making it so. Wow. Well, guys, I mean, wow. I just went through my whole deck. Okay, I wasn't planning on doing that. But that's how your story wanted to be told this month. You got my whole deck and then some. Let me let that be the last card you see. No matter how it comes to you, it's yours if you want it. Beautiful. Pisces, thank you so, so much. Even those who are cross-watching, accidentally ended up here, but now you realize it's not an accident, whatever your reason, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching my movies every month. That's what they are now. They are the movies. The movie of Pisces for the month of September. And I'll have a new release coming out in October. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your donations. Your donations is truly what allows me to keep this, if I'm being completely honest, it is the donations that allow me to keep doing this month after month after month. So thank you. And thank you for subscribing and your likes and your comments. It lets me know that as much as I love you, you love me too. And that feels good. That's what it's all about. Okay, Pisces, have a beautiful month. Can I tell you, I just feel like the energy starting today is shifting in a major way for you. But man, does it feel good. There may be astrologers that are going to disagree with me and say, oh, there's no way Pisces can be doing good because this is in retrograde and that. And maybe, I'm not arguing with them, and I'm not even, I do believe them. But this is spiritual energy. It's spiritual energy. So it gives you ways of handling what's happening in the sky. But I feel like this, in this reading, it's telling me, it's like your year has just started. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Keep yourself positive. Whatever you want, it's yours. Look at this. I don't know how this card stayed out on its own. But this is your underlying energy, so that's kind of crazy that's still out here. Seeds that are well planted. But I need to have patience and calmness. I don't need to worry about it. Matter of fact, I do not want to worry about it. I want to do the opposite. I want to feed my seeds of intention only positive action, just to help them grow even quicker. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful September. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.